and the world.
For CRI News, I'm Spencer Music. French Foreign Minister Laurent Fabius says a final draft of a global climate pact would be legally binding. Fabius also says the accord would aim to keep the rise in global temperatures well below 2 degrees Celsius from pre-industrial times to the end of this century and endeavor to limit them even farther to 1.5 degrees Celsius. That was a key demand of small island nations and other poor and vulnerable countries. Fabius's comments came Saturday as delegates near the end of 2 weeks of talks aimed at producing the first international pact asking countries to limit their greenhouse gas emissions. Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi has outlined the country's diplomatic goals for the next year. At a press conference in Beijing, Wang Yi says that one of the major goals would be promoting global cooperation and industrial capacity, as well as pushing for further interconnectivity between China and the world. Wang also pledged that China will uphold the principle of openness and win-win cooperation at the upcoming G20 summit to be held in the eastern city of Hangzhou next year. He added that China will be shouldering a bigger responsibility in safeguarding world peace and fighting terrorism, while continuing to support the global efforts in nuclear non-proliferation. Wang also noted that the country will accelerate the consumption of overseas livelihood projects and spare no efforts to assist Chinese citizens and enterprises abroad. From next year, the Chinese government is rolling out an interim regulation on the country's residence permit. Published on the order of Chinese Premier Li Keqiang is part of changes being made to the household registration or hukou system, which was set up to manage population distribution and control rural-to-urban migration. The new regulation will ensure basic public services such as education, basic employment, and automobile registration are made available to more citizens in order to promote social equity. A temporary residence permit system for migrants drew widespread criticism for perceived injustice and inequality. In February, the country's top leadership approved major reforms of the police system, abolishing temporary residence permits. Several big cities have already implemented the new residence permit system. The death toll in a U.S. airstrike against a hospital run by Afghanistan 2 months ago has risen to 42. The revised figures include the 14 hospital staff members confirmed to have been killed, as well as 24 patients and 4 caretakers.